tonight. I like not having to be in a hurry because there's a lot I want to cover and a lot of topics and important points I don't want to spend too much time on because then I can't cover other important points. It's like, when you have a whole lot of good things, it's almost like going to a smorgasbord cafeteria, and you can't really eat everything they have. You may try to, but you probably can't eat everything they have. But you see things that man, I'd like to try that, but I'm getting too much on my plate, and I want to try this one over here. And that's the way the Word is, and that's the way it is sometimes for us when we're teaching the Word. There's so much we want to cover, but we don't have time to. And I'm teaching for 2 hours tonight, and I don't want to have to have you stay any longer than that. But I want you to look at 1 Timothy chapter 3, and look at verse 16. I'm reading out of the New King James Version of the Bible. The Apostle Paul said this. He said, "And without controversy." Say that. Say without controversy. He said without controversy. So what he's about to tell us is without controversy. That's why I had you say that. What he's about to say in this verse is without controversy. It's not with controversy. It's without controversy. Great is the mystery of godliness. God was manifested in the flesh, which of course was Jesus, isn't it? Justified in the Spirit, seen by angels, preached among the Gentiles, believed on in the world, received up in glory. Now, I want to talk to you tonight about, in my book on the mystery. If you don't have that, I hope you'll definitely get that or go online and order that book. But I told you I have 5 chapters around the middle of the book that I call those 5 chapters, Did Jesus Die Spiritually? Parts 1 through 5. And when I just rewrote my book, redid my book, and redid the cover and everything, I changed the title of those 5 chapters to the greatest demonstration of Jesus' greatest demonstration of love for man. Jesus' greatest demonstration of love for man. And that's what I want to talk to you about because it has to do with Jesus bearing spiritual death for us. Now, I've already touched on this this week. I've been, talking a lot about the importance of Jesus' death in the last couple of services. But I really want, you need to get a good understanding that you can show from Scripture that Jesus bore spiritual death. Now, remember the word identify. What does the word identify? What's the definition for the word identify? To make identical, to consider or treat as the same. So to identify means to make identical, to consider or treat as the same. And in teaching the mystery, remember